Salutations, one and all. My name is Michael, I'm the Dino's the Gamer, and welcome to Pathfinder Extinction Curse, our Pathfinder 2nd Edition adventure featuring these wonderful and amazing people. Say hello to everyone in chat, guys.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, chat.
Yay!
Hello, everybody in chat.
And hopefully everyone can be heard and the like. And there's no problems whatsoever, but maybe there is. I don't know. I'll find out in a minute. Yeah, hi, welcome. For those of you who don't know what we're doing, we're playing a tabletop role-playing game. A tabletop role-playing game is a story in which a game master, such as myself, runs a group of adventurers through an adventure that they concoct, that they make, or that they've bought online. These lovely players take on the roles of the protagonists within these stories and use their imaginations, their cunning, their wit, their guile, and their character sheets to try and overcome the variety of challenges that they face. Now, we are, of course, embarking on this amazing adventure that we are in book 2 of 6 of. It is available for purchase on the Paizo website, so if you guys are interested in this, then, hey, give that a consideration. But, you know, hey, that is what we're doing. Let's, of course, start off with the people that help bring us our shows today, and that is, of course, our lovely sponsors. There they are. Our sponsors for the show are, of course, Hero Forge, for the wonderful artwork you can see on stream. All these character tokens and all the tokens on my VTT come courtesy of Hero Forge, which is a robust and amazing 3D model-making software that allows you to create, conjure, and manifest all these ideas that you may have for your own tabletop adventure at home and put them into a 3D space. Not only that, you can also have them printed for your use at home with tiny 3D miniature models, as well as color-printed or 2D acrylics, or, hey, if you're like me and play a lot online, you can get the VTT subscription that'll give you these little tokens, but can also purchase the 3D models for things like Tailspire and Tabletop Simulator. Or if you're, you know, a very savvy and crafty person who has a 3D printer, you can also buy the STLs for 3D printing at yourself as well. There you go. Boom! I'm getting better at these. Next up, of course, we have the incredible Sirenscape that allows us to make our games sound epic with a soundboard of very robust and amazing sounds that are at our very fingertips to use, such as the sound of a snow golem growling. Ooh, I like that one. That one's a good one. Let's try it again. This is like me before I've had my coffee in the morning. You know, walking into my studio, you know, like realizing that I've got a game with Neil in a second.
Isn't that every
empty
second?
stomach.
No. No. Everyone knows I love Neil. Anyway. Then of course, yeah. So go check out Sirenscape. Sirenscape is just full of just amazing sound sets. What else do we have? We have flaming fire skull beams. Oh, it's building up. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And ooh, sorry, I'm gonna try this one just because Arcane Eye Activator. I don't even know what that is. This Arcane Eye Activator. Ooh. Ooh.
Sci-fi stuff. Nice.
How mystical.
Magical.
And
arcane.
Yeah.
There's
I love it. All right. So yeah, all of these sound sets and thousands, I mean, I'm not even exaggerating, thousands upon thousands more are available at your fingertips to help bring your games to life. So go and check out Sirenscape and yeah, elevate your own game. And lastly, of course, our big sponsor here, boom, 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 Fantasy Grounds for our VTT of choice because it's my choice of VTT to use. Hey, look, it's quick, it's adaptable, and they're always releasing new things to help add bells and whistles. And I am a basic bitch. I fucking love bells and whistles. I love nothing more than the bougie fucking stuff that comes with things. Like the simple fact that it blood splatters when you kill a token. Amazing. It's exactly what I want. You know, I've got a bunch of different custom dice. Some of them glow pretty because I'm a dice goblin and I like shit like that. So yeah. So Fantasy Grounds is what I use. And if you use our affiliate code, a little kickback comes back to your daggerino. And that's that. I also have now just purchased spell effects that I have no idea how to use yet. But I'll figure it out. that's definitely for sure. I will find that out with thanks to maybe the help of Schoolie, maybe. Schoolie.
Yes, yes.
Yay. We'll figure it out together.
Drop back
Yeah.
to being the one that plays around.
Yeah, that's true. Now, those are our sponsors. Next up, let's meet the people that drive this show, that make everything so much fun. And that is, of course, my players, my Patreons, the people who support my channel and allow me to do this crazy thing. Let's say hello to none other than Schoolie, who plays the role of Harlanot, the gnomish bard, and his band of merry minstrels.
Hello. I don't think there's any more of an introduction needed.
Yeah, pretty much. I think we're at the start of a new book, so you're not really up to anything much. But there is a new token that you guys can see there, and that came courtesy of last week's secret menu item, which means we only have one more secret menu item before the band is all together, which is amazing. But we haven't met this new character yet. We are going to meet him very, very soon, though. Likely not this fight, because that's dedicated to someone else's thing, but very soon, very soon. All right. Next on our list is none other than our dear friend Avarian CA, who plays the role of Walter, who is the group's fortune teller, but now has a new character that they will be jumping over to in a little bit. So we're not going to get you to do an introduction of this new character yet, because we're going to save that for the game. But I guess for the folks at home, because this I think is very important as a PSA. What made you change your mind about playing Walter for a while?
It was predominantly story-driven. There was a lot of things going on in Walter's backstory that need time to percolate and refine. So I figure he would take a back role and kind of do bookkeeping, and let some of these events come to the surface before bringing him back in and destroying Harlanot's very reason for existence. So yeah, that was the story reason behind Walter taking a break. Yes.
Cool. All right. Awesome. And it's very important. So here's the thing with me, guys. I am a very big advocate of play what you want to play, enjoy what you want to enjoy. And if you want to take a bit of a break and play a different character, I'm not going to stop you. You don't have to wait for your character to get killed or executed or throw yourself into a suicidal situation in order to find yourself in that position. I don't waste my time with that. It's like, no, if you want to play someone else, cool. Walter's going to go do some paperwork, and now Oro is jumping in. So that's kind of like the big thing that I end up doing. So if anyone has any questions about it, no, there's nothing wrong with Walter. Walter will come back. Just it's time for a new dude to step in. Unfortunately, today we do not have a Sean or a Rock, but they play the roles of Arturo, our acrobat, and Meisha, our inventor. Hopefully Meisha will show up at some point, maybe. We will find out, I guess, in a minute, because he hasn't told me anything, and he's just not shown up, and I don't know what it means, but he did say that he might be showing up late from shows around. Anyway, I don't know why I went with that. It's just is what I did, and I'm sticking to it. All right, next up is none other than Neil from Immersion Diversion, playing the role of
Hi.
Callisto, the once upon a time Eidolon belonging to a summoner who has now been set free. Hashtag free Callisto has been a rousing success, and now is a Asima trying to find his way in the realm of mortals. Hello, Neil.
Yes. Hello. Yes, and I'm trying to be a better magician than I've ever been, which is not a great one, but we're learning.
Fair. You know what? And the thing is at level 1, generally we're not great magicians, so you know this
Yeah.
is this works. And of
I have
course,
an extremely powerful staff at level 4 that helps.
that's, yeah, kind of true. Kind of true. All right, and last but certainly not least, playing the role of Throvrik, the fire-breathing dragon, definitely not a kobold, is none other than our dear friend, Matt, aka All Things Fantasy, aka Wolven. G'day, mate, how you doing?
Good morning. How about yourself?
I'm doing well, thank you. I'm sorry, you're always going to be Wolven to me, you know, like, I mean, it's just...
That's okay.
It's ingrained. I know you've changed. I know you've rebranded and stuff like that, but I can't. It just, it's like,
That's
no.
okay. Completely understand that, Nosy Gamer. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, thank you. Wow, savage. Anyway,
I could have gone way back.
that's true.
Oh,
Is there a way?
do.
No, don't you dare. No, that's
Yes.
fair. It's fair.
Yes, do it.
Anyway. I mean, it feels appropriate given that we're playing it, but anyway, I digress. Nonetheless, Throvrik is, of course, a person who has aspirations to become and be recognized as the powerful fire-breathing dragon as they know themselves to be, and that is 100% the vibe that is coming from Throvrik. Now, before we get started, we have one last person to thank, and that is, of course, you guys in the audience. Guys, thank you so much for joining us for our show, being a part of this crazy, wacky adventure. Honestly, it helps me out so much just having you be a part of this show and watching. But for those of you who want to support the channel, hey, we got a new goal, I guess, that we're working towards.
Oh yeah, you gotta put one up.
Maybe I
Did you not
do.
put
I do. I was bullied. I say bullied. I wasn't bullied. I was asked very politely to it's like, hey, are you working on any goals? So I am working on a goal. So for those
You
of
were
you,
convinced.
I was convinced.
Oh,
Thank you. I
yeah.
was convinced to put up a goal because I don't like putting up goals. Because here's the thing, I'm Australian. For those of you who are Australian, you know that we don't like asking for money. That's not our vibe. It's a hard thing to do. But for those of you who don't know, next year I'll be hopefully taking a trip through Europe, visiting some places, visiting some people, playing some
Ooh,
games,
really cool.
hopefully trying to arrange to do some meet and greets with people and my fans over in Europe. And I need money for that. So I'm starting early so that I can hopefully by around March-ish sometime, or maybe just after, look at doing a trip to Europe and coming and visiting the folks over there. So yeah, we're
Nice.
fundraising for that at the moment. And that is that. So all proceeds go towards this at the moment, and yeah, there you go. Now,
You go see Edward.
maybe go see Edward. Yeah, that's it. So, real quick. Now, for those of you who are watching and those of you who are subscribed, you will earn channel points, which you can use by clicking the $$do button down the bottom and use those channel points for all the cool, wonderful, and amazing things that this game has to offer. We have things like insight bonuses, inspiration, divine healing, divine intervention. Divine healing came in very clutch in our last game. I think we would have lost a few more people in our Reign of Winter game had it not been for the audience participation. So stuff like that really does make a difference. You do still make a very, very tangible effect on any game that we play with those. But for those of you who have a little bit of disposable income and want to throw it Dag's way in order to help me eat solid food, pay my mortgage, do a whole bunch of stuff, then hey, there is a bunch of really cool things that you've got right here, that you can use to support the channel. For $5, you can give a player of your choice a red mark, which is one of these hero points, or you can give me a jinx point. Hero points can be used to stave off death, petition the GM for nonsense, or roll with advantage. For $10, I will draw from either a deck of plot twists or a heroic deck, which is your choice to choose from. Heroic decks are secret powers that we give to a player of your choice. It is like the kind of random, cool little fun powers like fluid motion. Play at the start of your turn. For the rest of the turn, you gain a climb speed and a swim speed equal to half of your regular land speed. You also increase
Whoa.
your horizontal leaping distance by 10 foot. So what does it mean? It means that it's kind of like a random power that they get once. So it's kind of cool. Then, of course, we have plot twists, which, of course, are the twistiest of plots, where we try to squeeze in whatever plot twist it happens to be and shift the game to include said plot twist however we can into the game. Yeah. For $20, you can give a player of your choice or the GM a coveted golden natural 20. For $50, the golden natural 20 is a natural 20. That's what it is. For $50, you can provide a player of your choice a magic item, or you can increase the difficulty of a challenge, making minions into bosses, or bosses into super bosses, or super bosses into TPKs. And lastly, we have our $100 secret menu item, which is, of course, the final member of Harlanot's band of merry minstrels. Right now, we have the newest one that'll be showing up very, very soon. Yeah, that's basically it. That's what we've got. Is that everything? Have I done everything, guys?
Donations coming from.
Yes, donations coming in. Let's have a look. I really gotta fix my notifications. McClover coming in with $30. Thank you so much, you bloody legend. Hero points for each players, and chat gets to pick a plot twist. All right, so let me pick the 3 plot twists, and guys in chat, you will get to decide by typing in 1, 2, or 3 into chat. Fork in the road. Parting of ways. Or the point of no return. So, those numbers again. 1, fork in the road. 2, parting of ways. Or 3, point of no return. Type your answers in chat, and we're going to go with whichever one happens to be the highest. Throver gets a hero point. Callisto gets a hero point. Let's see. Oro gets a hero point. There we go. And Holonaut gets a hero point. Done. Oh, okay, yeah, that's pretty unanimous.
Yeah.
Point of no return it is.
Uh-oh.
Point of no return. Point of no return. All right. So. All right. Well, I will work on that and try and figure something out. This is supposed to be a fun little scrap, and now there's a point of no return. Okay, here we go.
Stairs. Oh gosh, love kitten.
All right, here we go.
Oh.
Our heroes find themselves in an alleyway behind the meeting house of the constabulary of the town of Elska. After convincing the constable to allow your circus to perform, you were making your way back to the circus in order to start your preparations when you heard the cries of distress coming from nearby. A man whom you have grown quite annoyed with, Delma Giavin, a servant, a lawyer belonging to the Celestial Menagerie, your rival circus, had been doing his best to try and talk the constable out of allowing you to perform, but was now being ambushed by a group of hooded thugs. Not allowing such an injustice to pass, our heroes intervened, attempting to assist the assaulting of not assist the assaulting, assist the poor and assaulted lawyer. After a brief confrontation, where words were exchanged, it seems as though these hooded figures have a new target in our heroes. But just as they were about to spring into action, a new hero emerged. A man with pale complexion, pointed ears, and what looks to be a large, heavy-set scarf around their neck, has jumped in to aid the fallen lawyer. And it is here in the midst of battle that we start today's session. Also, really quickly, Tony, I hope you're doing well. I hope you and little one are in good health. That is all. Carry on. I mean, I wish that for everyone, but, Tony knows why. Okay. Okay. So, let's see. Do I have everyone in initiative here? My initiative box has now gone too big.
Whoa.
Let's see. We have Walter. We have Arturo. So I'm gonna say that Arturo and Meisha immediately run down one of a different alleyway. They are being pursued. They're being pursued by one of the other thugs. So one of the thugs has gone off to go and pursue them. Callisto, Parlanot, and Oro, and Throverek. All right, and Throverek. Cool. All right, let's get into this initiative, shall we? Boom. All right, we start with Delma. As he reaches up to try and get to his feet, Oro, do you help him? Help the lawyer up. That's you, Avarian. You're Oro.
Sorry. My computer's trying to reboot, and I'm trying to prevent it from rebooting. So if I
Fair
spontaneously disappear. Okay. I think I'm going to... move down to this guy.
Mhm.
I'm still not trying to kill them, so I will use
No. Sorry. To reiterate, it's not your turn. It is the lawyer's turn. The lawyer is reaching up, and I was asking whether or not you're lending your hand to help him up.
Oh yeah, I'll help him up.
All right. As he does so, he looks you in the eye and he says, "Who are you, stranger? And why would you help me?"
Fella who has suffered hardships myself and hate to see others suffer. Take the helping hand for what it's worth and run.
He nods fervently back up and down before taking his leave, running as quickly as he can. As he
And for
does
your
so,
other two, this is your opportunity to leave.
ooh, they will not. Well, they were not. They turn around and they kind of like they're looking at what's going on and will still have their knives at the ready to attack. As we go to Harlanot.
So I'm just gonna double check the range. Okay, this map's a little bit smaller than I was expecting. That's fine. So, how or not we'll try to almost stun them a little bit by stepping up a little bit closer, just so I'm in the cone area. Just double check I've got that point right. Yep, and I'm going to use Hunting Him.
All right. What does Haunting Him do? For the folks at home who do not know what the spell does.
It is a blast of sonic energy that may deafen them. Hopefully. Yep. Sorry. I had that twice by mistake.
All right. So that is a. All right. Sorry. You're.
No, because I selected both of them and I double clicked instead of just once.
Okay. So that is 27. So the first one will take half damage, and the second one fails with an 11 on their save.
Okay.
As you play your haunting melody, the sonic effects whip out and deal damage to them.
So they take the damage, and one of them critically failed, didn't they?
No, because that was on the second one.
Ah, okay. Okay, fair enough. Because if they critically failed, they'd be deafened as well.
Yeah, no.
But that will be all three.
All right. So you've dealt the damage to them.
Yep.
Sweet.
It's a flat 4 damage.
Oh, yep. Sweet. All right, not a worry. As you have done so, was that your 3 actions? You've moved up, you've played your hymn?
Yes, happens 2 actions.
Nice. All right, Oro, we go to you. This is it, your debut.
I run away.
Yeah, sounds about right.
So I'll close to the further back one. Sort of crouching down with both my daggers drawn. Still switching them over to the heel of the dagger, the pummel. Don't want to send anyone to the cemetery quite yet. I'll look at him and kind of go, you can run. And if he hasn't run by the time I get there, I will do... I have a ability here called... Where is it? Not showing up in our actions. Double slice.
All
So
right.
it allows me, it's 2 action, use my 1 to move, 2 actions to use double slice. It allows me to do 2 attacks at the base value. Or is it 1 attack? No, 2 strikes. And I don't take a -2 penalty for having the offhand attack because they're agile weapons, and all the damage and all the sneak and everything is combined.
Okay, so, Avarian,
So, yes?
make your attack.
Ah, sorry. Getting used to a new character. Alright. That's not good.
I just want to take a moment. I always love this because this always happens. A player, especially a player who, like, there's a lot that goes into Pathfinder sometimes. It is called Mathfinder for a good reason. When you see them sitting there, like, literally like Sherlock going, and then this connects to this, and then this connects to that. Spice this, and then when the blue moon hangs low in the air, then I can do this, and then that. Miss.
Miss.
Yeah.
Oh, you did it.
It's like, that's why we
Yeah,
roll.
Thank you for coming out. I'll catch all of you next week. See you later.
All right.
I can use a hero
so-
point to re-roll that.
Yeah.
I
So
use a hero point.
So you've stepped over. You've made your first attack. Let's do that reroll. Let's see what happens.
Here comes the 1. 7. Just as good.
Oh, no.
It's gonna be, yeah. For those of you who remember my first character in Pathfinder, this is feeling very similar. So I'll make the second part of that combined attack and see if that goes any better. It does.
There we go.
So yeah. Die 4 plus the sneak attack. So it's die 4 plus 2 die 6.
Oh, by the way, Cass, if you want to know, if you know how to play D&D 3.5e, you're most of the way to learning Pathfinder. Just saying.
So how do you add the sneak attack dice to the attack?
That would depend. You get your sneak attack dice when you're attacking them flat-footed or flanking.
Yeah. As a rogue, there's an ability that if I go before them in initiative, they're considered flat.
That is a Pathfinder 1e rule.
Oh, it's okay. Okay. In which case, it's just die 4 plus. Okay.
All right, go for the stabby. As you stab, the blade hits him in the back, and it deals 4 points of damage. All right, an unpleasant strike, but the thugs quickly seize the opportunity. Making their way around, they decide to show you how flanking works.
That's fair.
All right. As they do so, with the first action moving forward, the second action, they will smear poison upon their blade. He goes for his attack, but as he does so, a bird flies into his face. He swipes and swings at the bird. He does manage to hit the bird, which goes to the side. Which goes to the side, flops over, and even though it's the tiniest of nicks on the bird's foot, the bird drops to the ground and starts, foaming at the mouth. It is this that lets you know that they are poisoning their weapons.
Okay.
I will also give you a
So-
+2 benefit to resist the poison.
So with that effect, before the next guy can attack me, I'm going to use Nimble Dodge.
What is the effect of Nimble Dodge?
Definitely dodge out of the way, getting a +2 circumstance bonus to AC against a triggering attack, which is attack from an opponent that I can see.
All right. You know he missed you, right?
Yeah, but the guy in front of me is who I'm targeting with Nimble Dodge.
Oh, but he has to hit you though. Or is that if he doesn't hit you?
Before the attack roll was made.
Oh, okay. Yep. Okay, cool. No worries. All right. We also have a magic item for Oro, courtesy of our dear friend McClover. A magic item of your choice, my friend. Welcome to the party.
Nice.
We'll give you some time to have. We'll give you some time to have a look at it. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, this is also why I tell my players to have a wish list handy as well. Wish list.
I was just going to say I could get that deck of many things back.
It might be a little bit hard to get the deck of many things because you only got that for your character stuff. I am willing. I am willing to give you a few. It's called a glove of broken fingers. Its only purpose is anytime you speak the words "a deck of many." It doesn't matter. You don't even need to finish it. All your fingers simultaneously snap like balsa wood.
Oh, is
anyway.
that like an actual real world item that you're shipping to me?
All right. Scully, yeah, that's true. Burb, sad bird. F in chats for Burb. Yeah. He gave his life so that the others may live. All right. The other thug is going to make his attack. Now, you get a +2 AC, right?
It's incorporated. You'll see the AC 2 circumstance on Uro.
Oh,
like
okay,
the dragon
cool.
ability onto the character.
Sweet. First action, he's going to poison. Second action, kaboobity. Oh, he misses with a 20. Dang. All right. He's gonna make his last and final attack. I don't know if this will even hit, but we can give it a go. That'll hit.
That
Wait.
hit. How did that hit? My AC is 21.
Does your nimble dodge only stop the next attack?
Yes.
So that this is a
But
second. This is a following attack.
Yep.
So that is
But my
why.
actual native armor class is 21.
Let's see. That is an exit. Oh no, because you're
Is
flat-footed.
it because you're flat-footed?
I'm flat-footed, right?
Yeah,
'Cause I'm
because you're
flat.
flat-footed. All right. Aboosh. So you get stabbed for 11 points of damage. As you do so, the 11 points of damage cuts through, and I need you to make a Fortitude save. You do get a +2 bonus on this, thanks to our good friend the Burb. And with a 21, you ignore the poison effect. All right.
Got rock in the call, by the way, Doug.
What's that?
Got rock in the call.
We have Rock in the call. Rock in the call.
Yeah.
All right, let's get Rock up here, shall we? Where is Meisha? Is player 4? There he is. Look at that handsome devil. Boom. Oh, nope, I've deleted him.
Just deleted him.
Get out of here.
I am
there
no
he goes.
more.
Boom. Okay, there we go. Oh, sorry, real quick. Cass, if you are looking for the Pathfinder 2nd edition core rulebook, hold off on it. They're releasing a remaster this month. So it's not out yet, but it is coming out soon. And honestly, I'd wait until to get that. So yes, if you are, just yeah, Pathfinder Remastered is the new one. Okay. So stabby stab stab. Let's get Rock in. Why is Meisha got a horrific looking thing? I don't know, but it doesn't look like that's a problem. Okay, Meisha, we'll put you there. Okay. All right. Next up is Callisto.
All right, so I run up to them, seeing that they pulled out knives. These guys are very serious, so I'm gonna walk up to right behind him and be like, "Hey, look, I think you're looking for this," and then I punch him in the face.
I think you're looking for this, and you punch him in the
And then
face. All right,
yeah,
let's do it.
He's looking for my fist.
100%.
Yeah.
This reminds me of the Kung Fu Panda thing. I see you like to chew. Perhaps you would like to chew on my fist. All right, make your
I'm gonna
attack.
do a flurry of blows for a little quick bop.
All right.
23. Whoop. My fancy goes. Oh, there we go.
All right, here we go.
13 points.
13 points of damage. A heavy set of blows as you've managed to strike this dude.
Dang it.
And
Dang it. That was right.
a critical
About the
miss.
shot.
You do have a you do have a
Oh, yeah.
hero point if you want to
Hero
use it.
point. Yeah, I'll use it.
All right, let's see it.
No!
Unfortunately, all they did was cost you a hero point. How I long to play
Yep.
D&D in a party of all monks. You know what? Here's the thing, Dragon. I would run a game with only monks if, and I say if, every single person had a different martial art and actually knew enough about it to be descriptive of it. You know, I mean, and Neil, don't take this in any kind of way, right? I don't mind, like when people want to play what I like to call bare bone D&D or Pathfinder or whatever, right? Where it's just I roll some dice and I hit some things, because not everyone has kind of the storyteller kind of descriptive thing, right? But for me, as a former martial artist and someone who does have a lot of storytelling, if I have 5 monks, if I just have to keep hearing people go, I use flurry of blows, I use flurry of blows, I use flurry of blows, I'm gonna shoot myself in the fucking head. It's just not gonna happen. But if I've got like a group of people who are really descriptive about their martial arts style and know exactly how to move their body and stuff like that, I think that'd be a lot of fun. I think that'd be a great game,
Yeah.
All right, Neil, pick a number.
Number 3.
Number 3. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. We have, for your melee attack, that's not going to work because you're not going to break your arm. Nope, because you're not going to break your arm. Rang your own bell. Until you are healed, you are deafened. Oh, wait, no, is this a spell? This is magic, isn't it?
No, I'm just punching him.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then you rang your own bell. You've deafened yourself. So as you've gone, basically as you've gone to hit him, what he's done, and I'm going to use this as an example of the martial arts stuff. So, Callisto steps forward, his fist emblazoned with flame, thrusting forward towards the thug. As the thug is basically connected in the shoulder, he rotates his shoulder at the same time, using his elbow and forearm to strike the inner elbow of Callisto, causing his arm to swing back. With a thrust of his, the back of his not bicep, tricep, it flies forward and connects with Callisto's own jaw, ringing his ears as you can hear the sounds of your bell being rung, and you see these little kind of spots in your head from that concussive force. See? Boom.
Yeah.
That's how you hit yourself. All right. But that is your you stepped up, flurry of blows. I think you've got one more action, if I'm not mistaken.
I do have one more action. I
Yep.
think in my stunned haze, I'm gonna try and punch him again with my third one.
All right.
though
Recovering,
it
shaking
was
your
plus
head. You make another attack, swinging,
Nope.
and unfortunately, the concussion has been quite forceful. The whole world looks like it's kind of melting as you go for your next attack. Pick a number.
Number 5.
All right. As you've gone to for another punch, this time, unfortunately, the thug was ready for you. He sidesteps your attack and thrusts to try and stab you. You kind of, again, falter and wave because of your concussive force, trying to dodge. But in that moment, you have the blade run along your forearm. You now have 1d6 persistent bleed damage. And bleed for 1 damage this round.
Is that all you got? Is that all you got? Is that all you...
All right. Next
That was
up,
my turn.
Walter. Actually, Walter, I hope you don't mind. We're going to put you at the end of initiative only so that we can make sure that everyone, you know, gets a fair shot at things. All right. In which case, Mesha, we go up to you.
Alrighty. I'm at good range for my meteor hammer, so I start swinging it, and I will smash his head in, or wherever it lands.
All right. You thrust, you drop your mace head from your meteor hammer as you start to swing it. It thrusts forward, and as it does, let's see if you can hit it.
Okay. Grab it.
Ooh,
Oh,
a
no.
critical miss. You do have a hero point, though, if you want to use it.
Sure.
All right, go for the reroll.
Come on.
Nice! Making full use of that. Your meteor hammer whizzes past the thug, and as he does, it looks like he's confident that he dodged it, but meteor hammers are basically a large iron ball at the end of a chain, so you then thrust the chain backwards towards you as it comes back, wham! Hitting him in the back of the head for 4 points of damage. All right. So that was your first attack. What are you doing?
We'll try to attack again. I don't know how it's gonna go, but we'll try.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. Just miss.
Unfortunately, yes. This one, as you swing it around, the thug is ready and ducks underneath the swing. One more action. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna give it to the next person. Yeah.
All right, so you're going to take a defensive stance, protect yourself, and pass the ball to Throvric.
Don't worry, I'll save you all! Throvric is unleashing his Scorpion Whip. He's going to take a 10-foot step up.
All right.
Can you move Throvric, or let Throvric have access to the map, please?
I guess, but Throvric could also use the combat tracker, double-click on his token, and get access to the map.
Ah, well, Throvric didn't know that. Thank you.
Well, maybe
anyway.
Throvric should learn how to use Fantasy Grounds.
Whoa, wait.
Whoa.
No,
Ladies, come on. No,
to be fair,
Hey, man.
to be fair, Schoolie taught us about that a couple weeks ago, so.
Yeah.
I still struggle at.
Now, with Throvric looking carefully at the map, he unleashes his whip, aiming not at the person. No. He's aiming for the knife.
Oh, I like it. So
Ooh.
you're attempting for a disarm, are we?
Yeah.
All right, make a athletics check to try and disarm. I believe your Scorpion Whip is a disarming weapon, which I think
Yeah.
gives you a bonus to this attempt.
It is a bonus of 2, if memory serves me.
All right, let's do it.
Athletics. I roll it on him, right?
Yes, there's an activities tab now on the character sheet that should have disarm as one of the actions.
It does not. It does not. Okay. You don't mind if I roll it in chat then?
I don't mind. Although it used to. Weird. You're right, yours doesn't.
Anyway, let's go for a 26 to disarm.
Whoa.
Yeah, I think that'll do it probably. Let's see. These guys is 19 is the DC you needed to hit. So yes, you managed to whip and throw out the entire dagger from his hand as it falls rattling to the ground.
Can I whip it behind me? Or whip it away with the second action? just
Sure, I don't mind
Right
that.
out. So you don't have dagger anymore. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Oh.
Yeah, that's weird. Does anyone else, does anyone else's activities no longer include the, skill ones?
It doesn't include a lot of things for me.
I have my skills.
Fine,
You
minor roll
have
there.
skills?
It only shows what. Yeah, I got skills.
Yeah, that's weird. Maybe I'll have to have a look at it later. Okay, cool. All right, the dagger slides across the ground and rattles nearby.
Broverick laughs.
As your last action, just laughing.
Well, yeah, he also does the come at me, bro.
He taunts him.
Fair enough. All right, which then brings us to Walter.
All right. So Walter's going to start off by. I didn't take it. That is delightful. Go up to his good friend Throvrek. What is the base dice for your weapon, Throvrek?
Sorry, Walter, couldn't hear you. What'd you say?
What is your base die for your weapon?
For the Scorpion Whip, it is a D4. With the Claw, it is a D6.
So I will cast Magic Weapon on your claw.
Oh, wonderful.
Although I think it's going to apply to any weapon you use for damage, but that's what I cast it on.
All right.
Hey.
Reactions done.
Woo!
All right, done and done. Which brings us back to the top of the round.
Claw
Holland
changes a little bit.
Oh yeah, I forgot that he went away. So seeing that we kind of want to subdue these guys. I will very not hollow knot. Step forward, swapping to my rapier as I go.
Mhm.
And can I try and just use the flat blade so it's not a deadly attack, just like the side of the head
Yep, not a
as
problem.
a swing? Because I know rapier is deadly.
Yeah, it's more like you're trying to whip him across the head or use the
Yeah.
pommel and sort of try to hit him.
yeah, that
Yep.
sort of thing. Right.
Give it a go. Oh, a critical hit!
Nice.
It's like, all right, time to hold back and make sure I don't kill him. Ah!
And this is what I said. I'm not meant to be in melee.
All right. 11 points of damage. This dude has a massive, massive concussion. He is not pleased. Give us a number between 1 to 5.
Oh, 5.
A deep wound. The target is sickened 3. So he is also concussed. Let's give him the sickened condition. Done and done. All right. Which brings us to, oh wait, no, you've moved up, you've made, no, you've drawn your
Yes,
weapon,
so-
you made an attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Oro, you're up next.
I'm seeing these guys that have come in and kind of started working or in the combat are actually using lethal damage.
They have been, yes.
Okay, so I'll flip the daggers around. And the guy that I'm currently flanking, we try this double slice thing again.
All right, let's do it. That is a hit. So to clarify, you've switched them around to deal non-lethal damage as well, or lethal damage?
Lethal damage as well, because before I was using the
Okay.
pummel stone to do
Okay,
non-lethal.
so
Now it's-
so real quick, next time, resolve each attack individually.
right, because of the damage. Got it.
Correct. But that's okay because this works in your favor. So your first attack, well, mostly because also if you kill him in your first attack, you're wasting your second action.
Second, well, no, this is a single action that both attacks occur on the same target.
Oh, okay, so they have to attack the same target. Right.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Okay. Cool. Roll your damage as your blade sinks into the spine of this individual.
So now, how do I add sneak attack to it?
Now he is flat-footed. So now it'll automatically do it.
Yep. Look at that. Bob's your uncle. Splat.
All right. He is slain, murdered in the back.
And as my last action,
Mhm.
I'll bring out my forearm, and all the air around me dries out as water droplets form into a disc around my forearm.
Ooh, very cool. All right. The last of the thugs realizes that that this is not a winning battle, and will. Do you have an attack of opportunity, Oro?
I do not.
All right, very well. He throws a smoke grenade onto the ground, and as he does so, the entire area begins to fill with smog. No, that's not it. There we go. Alright, as he disappears into the night.
Whoa.
Yeah. Okay.
Go.
Which brings us out of initiative.
You look like
Can I
you
have-
had sir.
Huh?
Hmm?
What? You just kind of shouted some garbled stuff. You want to try again?
Yes, Glyster, you're bleeding.
Oh, this. Oh. Oh no, it's in my arm. That's right. I
Alright.
grabbed my head thinking I'm still a little wrong.
Try licking.
What?
Try licking it.
I don't think that would help.
Are you sure? I'm great at medicine.
Yeah.
Not sure
Alright,
you should
fine.
follow your friend's advice.
What
Looking
Oh,
before
no.
you at the new person here who we're trying to introduce,
Yeah.
Oro steps forward. Oro steps forward and again says you should probably not follow your friend's advice. My God, it's almost like putting a group of nerds who have like like little social skills together in a room suddenly don't know how to introduce each other to people. Crazy.
I will pick up, or I'll clean off my dagger from the last attack. Kind of look up at the group in front of me. Obviously, they're the circus I've been looking for.
Here's the thing. You've not seen them in person, but you have seen their ads. So you do recognize the artworks and the drawings that you've got from there. You believe them to definitely be the case, but you don't know who would be in charge. You don't know like the dynamics of these individuals. The giant snake person is running up to you.
Hello.
Hello.
My-
I've seen
my name-
worse.
Wow. Wait, do you say that out loud?
No, I was just.
Wow. So yeah, so there you are, Misha. So there you are, Misha. Like, hey, this guy really helped us out. Maybe we should go and introduce us. Hi, I'm Misha. I've seen better.
Worse. I've seen better.
I've seen worse. Wow.
Like,
Whoa.
whoa.
Sorry.
Hey,
yes.
I've got.
I can't.
I
By the way, I can't
face
write this stuff. Like, just saying, I
my
can't.
arrows.
Hero
Uh,
point for
I-
Misha.
I apologize. You took me off guard. My name is Oro, and I was looking for. Well, I pull up the poster that I've torn down from the local tavern. I'm looking for these fine performers. I wish to audition to join the circus, as I'm proficient in several performing arts and would like to find a way of earning some money. and perhaps leaving this town eventually.
You do see that
well,
it is one of your posters, and I'll leave you guys to introduce
yeah.
yourselves while I deal with the delivery guy.
Well, you have found us.
Hey,
Well,
that's us.
Yeah.
I
well,
gathered since the fellow here kind of looks like the guy with the loot.
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
However, I'm probably
I'm-
looking at a poster thinking, I don't
Yeah.
think we started to advertise yet.
No, this actually came from a neighboring town as I traveled over.
Ah.
That explains things a bit better. Because we only arrived today.
Ow.
Well,
Well,
I'm
well,
Misha.
um,
I don't do I'm the inventor and venter of items they use for their axe. This is Callisto.
Hi, I'm currently bleeding out.
Yeah. He does magic, right? Actually, we don't know actually what you do yet.
I do some magic, yeah. I mean, you want
Okay.
to see?
Person behind me is
Mhm.
Halnot.
Yeah. Hearing Callisto, Harlanot's eyes will almost roll,
Currently,
especially
bleeding
given last time.
out.
As Walter watches Callisto slowly bleed out, he toys with a coin for a bit, and he goes, "Yeah, okay," and heals him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Back-
you're going to
back-
heal him.
The two people back
I
there
would feel
are
better.
Throwback and Walter or Lord Walter. as we
Lord.
recently found out.
Yeah, he's a lord.
Yeah.
Well, he recently, yes, like Misha said.
Yeah.
But lord nonetheless. Yeah.
Anyway, you mentioned you wanted to audition.
If you're looking for
Maybe-
new acts,
what do you do?
Every circus.
well,
Shall we head to the circus? Well, where we're looking set up. Maybe out in the middle of the street. It might not be the best place to discuss.
I agree.
Of course. Lead the way.
Come.
As we head back to the circus caravan site, I will just idly be juggling 2 daggers in my offhand.
Ooh.
All right.
Offhand. Oh my gosh. Nice.
Okay. You eventually make your way and reunite with Arturo as well as you make your way towards the circus proper. Sharing the information with the fellow performers, it is clear that there are definitely dangers abound. You take the circus and begin to move to the area nearby where you were told this is where you can set up. And sure enough, as described, it is not the best of locations. Overgrown vines and weeds pretty much cover this entire forested area, and it is difficult to move around, to say the least. As you try your best to make do with what you can, your entire first day is going to be dedicated to setting up and basically clearing out before you even get to a point of being ready to perform.
Yeah.
That being said, many hands make light work, and with your new ally in tow, the work goes by pretty well, in fact.
Sweet.
So you never actually told us what you did. What's your thing? What's your gimmick? What's your presentation?
I'm a juggler and I'm a thrower of knives, and I let loose a couple of daggers that land relatively close around you.
Can you throw a knife to take an apple off someone's head, though?
Care to put an apple on your head?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna throw a knife at it.
Make your attack.
Where'd you get the apple? Don't just kidding.
Where'd we get the apple? You forget all the fruit that we had to
No, I know. I'm
juggle?
kidding. Yeah.
30,
Alright.
20.
With a 20, you manage to land the attack squarely onto the apple.
Ooh.
I'll go
Yeah,
pick up the
it's
dagger
good.
and start eating the apple.
Oh, that was
You
my
accidentally throw the poison dagger that you picked up from the guy. Throw that
Oh,
one.
Toss you an apple as I
No.
walk by the stores.
Still, that was my apple. He did gain, so you gained a point for hitting the apple, but you lost a point for eating my apple.
Don't worry,
Someone else,
Throwback. I'll get you another apple.
I gotta walk off for a bit, calm down a bit.
How many daggers have you thrown or juggled at once?
Nope. Fantasy Grounds crashed. Our return.
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
Oh, fancy Grounds did. Okay.
Yeah,
we
it'll
can
light up in a
all get
second.
kicked out in a second.
So the most I've juggled with both hands is 4,
Ooh, that's pretty impressive.
and I'll sit there
well,
idly juggling.
We're still kind of a new
There we go.
right? We're still pretty new in the circus because we started up our own because we were a part of the Dusklight or the Midnight Menagerie at first.
Yes, I've heard that they were looking petitioning to be able to perform in the town.
Yes,
I've also
the
heard certain
person that
rumors
you
about them.
the person that you helped up was their representative. Let's just say this town has not been very agreeable to him at present.
Well, I'm sure the town has its reasons.
Mm. They've also not been, or he's also been kind of bad talking us and things like. I mean, not that we let stuff like that get to us, but you know, he kind of went a little too far.
Well, rumors can have a tendency of doing that, and particularly those who spread them.
Yeah. So, in
If
the
you're
sense
interested,
of,
I do juggling tricks of many small items. I do throwing of knives. I'll do feats of stealth and various other performances. I've been mostly busking in towns to make some small coin, and decided it might be better for me to pitch in with a larger group.
okay.
I heard rumors of you from several neighboring towns. Your performances were well received, so I figured I would. And I heard stories that you might be traveling through, so I figured I would approach and petition my act to join your band.
Well, what do you think? I mean, we could always see what he's got in the act we're going to show the town.
Yeah, but it's not our fully our decision. We gotta get the one. Crap, I forgot his name. Well, the banker lady, and then probably the other dude. I can't.
You're thinking of
I don't.
not that either.
The other guy that came with us that was kind of blonde.
The professor is one that you're probably thinking of.
Yeah.
Oh, true. Yeah. We'll need the head honcho. Where what was his name?
Yeah, but remember we set up that it was we all have the say. It's not one big voice.
Myron.
Yeah, but it's good to have them in the conversation.
No, Myron's the one that died.
Oh, he did die. I thought we saved him.
Yeah. No, Myron's the one that died before we split.
Okay.
So Howler, not knowing that obviously we've had the dealings with the other circus, would probably do a subtle word to Walter, probably off screen, so we don't have to do it, to ask for effectively a Harrow reading, saying whether this person's past was ever aligned with the Midnight Menagerie. Probably don't have to go into it, but I'd probably have done that with Walter.
Sure.
Such
I'd say
like behind the scenes.
I'd say that this individual is not to be trusted from the Harrow reading.
Magic 8 Ball says, future unknown.
This guy is going to stab you in the back.
And then I proceed to stab Throwback in the back for the apple.
Well, especially as he did stab someone right in the back right in front of Harlow. Just means that Harlow will keep a very close eye on him.
Okay. Cool.
That's
Well,
not how you're supposed to clean the grime out of scales.
also, thank you for the follow, Lee1151. Thank you and welcome. Now, our again, as you guys are busying themselves away, you hear a couple of people yelling across at you, especially the other acts and stuff like that. You know, so how long do you intend to simply just be sitting there gabbing at the wind instead of actually helping us clear some of this space?
Oh, sorry. I'll be
You
right
see,
there.
yeah, you then see, you know, you like I said, you've got quite a large group of individuals. You see the snake performer hard at work. You see the summoner creating like these like line of goats to like eat through the weeds and stuff like that. You could see, you know, kind of again, like just everyone kind of pitching in here. As they do so who 11:51, Jesus. All right. As you can see, people like again pitching up the tent and the like. It gets late into the night, and the circus isn't quite ready yet. But you do decide to turn in. During that evening, let's get some mood music here. During that evening, on your first night, you sleep, but it's a restless sleep. I need everyone to make me a perception check. All right. Halanot with a 27 and Oro with a 26. Mesha, your roll?
Somehow I got logged out.
Yeah, I threw you out, remember?
Oh,
You threw all of
you
us
did.
out.
Oh, okay. I didn't
Fantasy
know.
grounds
I did.
crashed.
That's right. We'll just give you a second. But for those of you who did, you hear something late into the night, which is Harlan and Oro.
I will slowly emerge from the river and stealth towards the sound.
Okay. Make a stealth check.
Whoa.
All right.
Me hearing it, I'd probably try to rouse whoever's in the nearest caravan,
Sure.
especially given the number of times we got attacked in the night.
Roderick's probably in like your closet or something.
Yeah, I'll probably just bang on the door and almost drag you out type thing then.
Yeah, man, I love it.
All right. Those of you, those of you here, except for Oro, are aroused by Halanot, who has woken you. Go ahead.
Go to what? What's going on?
Why'd you wake me up?
There's likely something out there. Given how many times we've been surprised in the night, better safe than sorry.
Alright.
Well, now that
Let's just have a
now that
quick
he mentions
around.
it, can I hear it now, or can I still not hear it?
You don't hear anything. It was
Okay,
a one-off.
All
thing.
right.
Roderick's
okay,
going
just
to
making
start
sure.
putting his stuff on.
Yep.
All right.
Put my little outfit, and I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna throw a compiler nut, and I'm gonna keep trying to hear what he's talking about, but I don't hear it, so
You do not.
I'm just gonna keep walking with him.
Oro, do you have any dark vision or anything to see in pitch dark?
I have low light vision.
That is unfortunately not going to help you. You make your way towards the sound, finding yourself a little bit away from town, a little bit away from so the camp itself is just outside of town. You're a little bit away from that now, having followed the voice.
Yep.
Or the sound, sorry. Make a survival check. Mesha, unfortunately, you do not hear anything. Oh, you did not
Okay.
hear anything, should I say.
Only a 13.
All right. So just as we get into this, I want to assure our dear friend McClover, whatever happens next, do not worry. I'm going to make sure that your reward passes forward for
Yep.
All right. Make a perception check again if you'd be so kind.
Just let me know when the rest of us would have got outside.
I will, yeah. It will take you a little bit of time to have woken everyone up and the like. Yeah. All right. So, as you continue to make your way into the towards the sound, the lights from the campfire seem a little distant. The air is still and quiet. You hear nothing around you. When suddenly a figure steps out of the brush nearby. You can't see it in the dark, but you are fairly confident it sees you. A growl comes forth from the back of a deep throat.
Okay.
Such as... one second. There we go.
Yeah, I think you'll need to share the map. I don't think we got the map from the crash.
Ooh, that's not it. Let's try that again, shall we?
Ow.
Nope. Just not gonna give me a wolf battle. Only werewolves, apparently. Okay, well, that's fine. Sharing the map. Boom, there we go. All right. All right, as this happens, Oro, you can see this large creature that is just in front of you.
Okay.
Yellow piercing eyes step out. And as this happens, we're going to go into initiative.
Bye, Oro.
Weirdly enough, night one was supposed to have no dangers. All right, Oro. You are ambushed by a pack of wolves. The first of the wolves rushes out. Landing a hit. As it is the first one, it does not get pack damage, but that is 6 points of damage as it bites into you before pulling back. The second one, the next wolf, second verse, same as the first, jumps out, bites, and pulls at you. At this point, it is going to try and knock you down.
Okay.
which it does automatically, just at an extra cost. So move, attack, and you are prone. The third wolf steps forward. This one does have its pack advantage. But will miss and step back. The fourth one, also with pack advantage, will jump forward, bite, and step back. Sorry, I know this is a little meh, but, you know, we'll get there. 6 points of damage, as it then also returns back to line. All right. And again, another one steps forward, biting down for another 8 points of damage. And the next one stepping forward, striking for 8 points of damage, which is enough to take Oro down.
Yep. I'll spend a hero point.
Spending a hero point, staying up. All right. By spending a hero point, Oro is able to stave off the killing blow and remain on 1 hit point. All right. Meanwhile, everyone in camp, can you please make me a perception check?
I'm assuming Wrench can make one too, right?
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Boom. All right, the wolves are attacking. Nice, I love these. All right, Mesha, Harlanot, the two of you can hear quite clearly the sound of the wolves attacking nearby. Attacking something or someone.
Immediately hearing that, I'll throw out dancing lights as far as I can in that direction, which is 120 feet from the camp to us.
Very nice. Okay, 120 foot. Lights begin to appear into the air. Can I get you to make me an intimidation check, please? All right. With an intimidation check of 19, the wolves quickly see the light. The smaller ones leave, but the large one that's there, Oro, as you lay on the ground at its paws, it looks at you with a certain level of intent.
Sure.
Oro. Actually, yeah. So that's what's been cast. Oro, what do you do?
Just start off by trying to back away.
It watches you crawl backwards because you are prone.
Yep.
You only move at half speed when you're prone.
Oh, so
There you go.
there. Then I'm going to stand up.
Mm-hmm.
And
In this moment, you feel your blood chill. Your heart is trying to be as quiet as possible. This creature that stands before you is bigger, meaner, and nastier than any of the other ones that attacked you just then. Your arms
Mhm.
are bleeding. You're gashing. You're gushing from the various wounds around you as you back off. This creature, his eyes just filled with just like a purposeful thought about what to do with you next.
I'm debating trying to hide in one of the trees or just going full defense. Because I'm not going to be able to run it. So, yeah, I will activate hydraulic deflection as my last action.
So you've activated a spell
Uh,
or
no.
a
It's
supernatural.
a feat that my race has.
Okay. I'm gonna give you a survival check here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a survival check. 101, dealing with a wolf attack.
25.
Nice. All right. So, 101 about wolves. Wolves are pack animals. They are predatory. A lot of predatory creatures are instinctively cautious by nature. They attack when they know they have a sufficient advantage, right? That's just how they work. It's how they do. Because any kind of food that you take gives you a certain amount of nutrients, and you don't want to be spending more nutrients than you're going to be earning from the meal. Hence why a lot of those wolves just then ducked in and out. They ducked in, they ducked out, so you couldn't attack them. One of them kind of tried to keep you in place, while the others took the benefit of that and attacked you from all angles. This individual doesn't seem to have the same need for the pack tactics as the others did. Hence why when the lights came on, those ones fled. They're like, oh, there's
This
more
one's stuck.
coming. Yeah, this one is big enough to handle you. If you take a defensive, like you've already backed up, that was already a mistake. Backing up means that you are retreating. You are afraid of it. You are prey. When the next thing you do is, putting up a defensive action, that's a signal for it to attack. You are trying to wear it down, or protect yourself. If you have something dangerous or something that it will view as a threat, it is more likely to leave you alone than if you try to protect yourself. Also, this is real advice, by the way. If you ever find yourself confronted in this way, be a bigger threat. Don't do that with bears though, because bears and gorillas, like basically certain apex animals, they have no like understanding of that hierarchy. But yeah, don't bother with that.
Yeah, the issue is I have nothing that will make me larger than the wolf.
Don't even be larger. Don't need mechanics. Just use yourself. You're in this space. Make it happen for you.
Because I got the perception. Can I tell Wrench to go towards the go before us and
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I
over
mean,
there?
you're all kind of going at the same space, and Wrench is roughly the same speed. I presume you are all heading towards the sound of the
Yeah.
commotion. Yeah.
I just threw
So-
them ahead.
Yeah.
Actually, that might work. Well, so other than bringing up the hydraulic barrier, I'll pull out both daggers and just muster as much as I can to yell at it.
Nice. With a guttural roar from deep within your belly, make an intimidation check, please.
Here's that natural 17.
17. Beautiful. As soon as you do that, the wolf doesn't run. It faces you and walks sideways first. As it does so, it is just keeping its distance. But then when it hears the sounds of Wrench and Mesha, Callisto, Throvrik, and Harlot running in the direction, it then turns and leaves.
Okay.
All right. At this
As
point,
I-
the others arrive just in time to kind of see Oro in a very dire state in the middle of a field.
Holy
middle
crap,
of
Oro.
outcrop.
What happened to you?
I heard a noise and I started to move a distance away to investigate. I didn't mean to go that far away from the camp. They kind of got a surprise on me.
You're not that far away. You're
Yeah.
about maybe 3-4 minutes away from camp. But 3-4 minutes in camp is 30 rounds of combat.
Yeah, it was a small pack of wolves led by a much larger one.
Jeez. I mean, I guess I would expect wolves to be out this far, but I didn't maybe think they would come this close toward circus with all the
Right.
noise and stuff.
How far
Right.
out of town are we?
How far out of town are you?
Yeah.
So the camp itself is only a couple of minutes outside of town. Like you can see it from the front entrance. But again, you've gone a few minutes from that point as well. So you're about you guys right now are about maybe 5 to 10 minutes at most from camp. Keeping in mind how far you could walk in 5 to 10 minutes, right? You're not that far if you really
Yeah.
boil down to it.
Which
Yeah,
is
that's what I was saying.
we're
like,
not
pretty
that far
close.
from town. It's odd that a pack of wolves is this close to town.
Oh, this is also away from the beaten trail, if that makes sense. Like I know that the larger map, if I
Yeah.
zoom out to the larger map, you're right next to a trail, but I've zoomed in so that we can use the illusion.
We're right next to where that panther was. No, I'm
Yeah.
just kidding.
I mean, in actuality, what I should do is I should do
Or the Smilodon.
this.
Not
Oh
panther.
no, wait. I should do this. Hold on. Nope. Forgot how to do it.
So we gonna go hunt those
It's
wolves?
fine.
Are you gonna go hunt those wolves?
There we go.
No.
Why not? It'll be fun.
It's best to let them head further away.
But if
Surprised
we,
they didn't finish you. I mean, what? I mean, not. I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah,
They,
I
they, they,
appreciate that.
they weren't acting unusual. by any
The
chance.
smaller wolves acted as expected. When the large noise appeared, the pack ran off. The larger ones stuck around, but it was larger, so it may have thought that whatever was showing up it could take.
wait, did you just say it could take me?
No, you're a very impressive dragon.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Hmm. But why stir up trouble by chasing after it when one can simply
Wait for
let
Aura.
trouble stay at bay?
Well, I'm starting to get sick of sleeping in Halanok's clothes. I mean,
And night clothes.
What you guys do in your caravan that stays in the caravan.
Hey, Throvik, maybe we should start putting up with Walter. He has lots of shiny baubles for you to play with.
oh,
Walter
like-
actually has a bed in his caravan for Throvek.
And Throvrek has never used it. Okay.
He's never used it.
So, um,
So as we start heading back to camp, I'll start tying some of the wounds.
probably something you best do when you're not mid-walking. But yes, you will tend to your wounds before you get the rest for the rest of the evening. Now, as you make your way back towards camp, the morning greets you to a new day. Oro, you are still somewhat injured, but there's much to be done, and unfortunately for you, no one gives a damn. So you're still put to work. Now, as we continue onwards, let me just describe the plot of land that you have. The dirt road from Escadar ends abruptly at a bramble-choked mouth of the forested valley. Granite hills rise to the east and south, providing a sheltered area where trees have grown thick and wild. Two rough trails lead into the forest, blocked by an enormous fallen oak that has been rotted and sprouted with mushrooms. Now, while your first day was mostly clearing out the weeds and helping move some stuff around, you now also realize that this place is close enough to the city that people will come, but it's been untended long enough that wild creatures such as the wolves are likely still a threat here, and will probably need some tending to, whether or not to hunt down the wolves or whether or not making something so that they know that this is not an area to be coming into. Something should probably be done. While you were searching through... Sorry, go on.
Could we make like have a fire and then have a certain kind of like burning something that would like warn them off?
Sure, make
Like
a
the
craft
smell.
check to see if you can make some. It's kind of like I know what you're talking about. It's basically like it's kind of almost like a smokestack that is used to create light and pungent odors to kind of drive wolves away. Yeah,
Mothball,
that's
Yeah.
good.
but for wolves.
Make a craft check.
Wolf ball.
Okay.
Could also every time I see Throvek about to go to the washroom, I tell him that the washroom has changed to a new position, which is slowly forming a concentric circle around the area.
What?
What?
Its lizard pee scares away most mammals.
Oh. Unnatural odor.
Don't worry, I knew what you were talking about.
Had
Don't worry.
asparagus just eating. All right. So Meisha, you create these little pylons, which you know what? Sorry, let me get some music back up. There we go, and yay! All right, so boop. There we go, and daytime. All right, so you guys are building these kind of like little smokestacks here with Meisha. Some of you are helping out, and Oro is driving his attention towards getting a P circle around. Can I get Harlanot and Callisto to make me perception checks, please?
Sure.
So many perception checks from Aroden today.
Yay! 23.
That's better. That's what I was expecting.
Okay. Callisto. As you are all looking around, you notice, again, more of the paw prints that seem to be around the area. But you also notice that that huge log that's blocking the passageway in needs to go. But
Okay.
as you get closer, you think you hear something. Something like legs, maybe.
Legs.
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
footprints?
sort of like...
Ooh. I'm gonna keep an eye out. Kind of still head towards the log. But like, I'm on edge now because after hearing that Oro almost got mauled, or he did get mauled by a pack of wolves. Yeah, I'm just gonna. But I still need to work, so I'm gonna go for the log. Try to move it out of the way.
All right. You move over to the log, and you're just gonna like help lift it with some of the crew.
If anybody's there, sure. Otherwise, I'll try to roll it out of the way myself.
Yeah, no, you got
Or
people.
lift it. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? There's actually a map for this. Hold on. Here we go.
Ooh.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I
Shuffle
trying
my
to get
map.
mauled.
okay, one moment while I put our characters onto the map.
Mm-hmm.
Callisto. Meisha is setting up some stuff over here. Harlanot is busy helping clear. Oro is getting Throvek to pee places. All right.
And Walter is now in his caravan doing the books.
All right. We are in the daytime. And Walter's in the caravan doing the books. Okay, there we go. All right, so, is that everyone? Have I forgotten anyone? No. Oh, and Wrench. Wrench is also helping out.
Yeah, don't forget French.
And Wrench.
Probably get that log by himself.
There we go. All right, cool. Okay, so, Callisto, you make your way over to the log. As you do so, you make your way over cautiously, having heard something. Do you just want to try lifting the log? What I mean, describe what you're doing.
Well, hearing it nearby, I'm basically trying to not make a sound, but also like still trying to do my job because otherwise I'll get yelled at for not helping. So I'm gonna try to get to the log and try to kind of push it to the side, so at least it's like not in anyone's way to climb over it. Like at least it's walkable around.
Sure. Make
Unless we wanna
a
try to-
strength check or an athletics check.
Athletics, okay. 20.
A 20, eh?
Yeah.
All right. With the 20, you start to move it, as does one of the workers who is there with you. But as soon as you start moving it, all of a sudden, wriggling their way out are two giant centipedes. And as they do, they spring into battle.
Oof.
Let me get some battle music going. All right. As the centipedes jump out, one of them attacks the worker, gashing him on the arm. He falls over in pain, the pincers having bitten a nice chunk out of his flesh. The other centipede will jump over onto you. And as they do so, there is a fortitude save.
Ooh.
All right, Callisto. That is a
21.
failure,
Ooh.
as you
Really?
are
Ouch.
besieged by centipede venom.
Ugh.
And a reflex save as they bite you for 4 points of damage. And we'll go into initiative.
Ah.
All right.
I'm assuming I'm no longer prone.
Yes, you are no longer prone.
But apparently you're still on 5 hit points.
Oh yeah, no one healed me overnight.
I mean, yeah, to be fair. Here we go. Okay. The swarm has acted in the surprise round, so now it gets an actual turn. The swarm is going to go over to Callisto.
Oh gosh.
All right. Swarming bites. Reflex save number 1. Half damage. Reflex save number 2. As they're crawling over your body, as they're stinging and biting at your flesh,
Ugh.
they are definitely very aggressively trying to make your life even worse, Callisto. You managed to make your saving throw against some of the poisons. Nice. All right. And that is the first centipede.
That was the first one.
And the second swarm.
Ah, no.
No, that's a save, so
That's
you take
good.
no
Oh,
damage.
okay.
That's a good one.
Oh. Okay, good.
All right. All right, you try to brush off as many of them as you can. They crawl over your shoulders and onto your body as you are doing your best to kind of try and pull away from them and the log. You do see that the other guy is... Oof, that is a critical failure.
Yeah, we'll go with that. What does a critical failure do?
So you are... Let me just check. So right now you are poisoned.
Mm-hmm.
So poisoned would advance from stage 1 to stage 2. Stage 2 is... $1d8 points of damage, and you are clumsy.
All right, I want to hero point that.
All right, let's hero point it, and let's see what happens here.
Oh, god damn it.
It's still a failure. So yeah.
That's not a critical failure, though.
Okay, so every round you're going to be taking a D8 points of damage.
Did that happen on the critical failure, or that's just
Yeah,
a
it's the
regular
same.
failure?
Yeah, it's the same thing. A failure and a crit failure were basically the same.
Oh, okay.
All right. And yeah, that's basically it. Poison doesn't do anything beyond stage 2. So yeah.
And I just yell out.
All right. Oro. From the distance.
Good question. Why does that say speed is 0?
Whose speed is 0?
Oro's.
Oro's?
Yeah, speed 0.
Speed 0.
Yeah, it says speed 0 on my character as well.
Oh yeah, no, that's because you were prone when it went to your turn.
Ah,
It was doing in the thug fight as well.
Yeah, because he was prone.
I was
Oh.
probably in the thug fight.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
weird. Let's see. Yeah, no, it says your speed is 0. I don't know why. What is your speed?
Well, I have 2 movement types in water and in
What's your land speed?
second here.
2.
Traits. It says traits right there. Physical society, alignment of names.
It should be like literally on
20
your...
feet, swim 30.
Yep, thank you. Okay, so 20 foot. Done. There you go. It's been changed.
Each one of these squares is 5 or 10.
Each one of these squares is 5 feet.
And these are one large scorpions or swarms of scorpions? Or
These are a
centipedes?
swarm of millipedes.
Oh, millipedes.
Oh, centipedes, sorry.
I was gonna say millipedes are not poisonous then.
Centipedes.
Yeah, you heard Callisto just basically like, oh my god, ah.
I'll move to there and I think you're scraping them off.
All right, you move to there, and then what?
Actually, I'll move. I'll spend my third action moving a bit closer.
All right, done and done. Oro rushes over to Callisto's side. As Callisto, you are now having your turn.
All right. So there's swarms. I am going to take out my staff and try to get as much as I can off of me. And I'm going to use. Actually, how does? Sorry. Okay, so that just knocks it prone if it does it. You know what? I'm going to point my staff at the at one of the large storms, unless I can hit it with both. But I'm pretty sure it's just one. But I'm going to use hydraulic push from the staff.
All right, you may do so.
Oh, it's a ranged spell, so I don't know if I can do it from this close. Actually,
You can, unless it has an attack of
Okay.
opportunity.
I don't think so. What's a? Oop! I didn't mean to roll it in there. I was trying to drop it down or drop it to check something, but I guess 15 against its AC. Then I guess.
No, it'd be its fortitude save, which of course is currently
Well, it says
20.
range- Well, it says ranged spell. On
Yep.
hydraulic push.
Yep, keep reading it.
Whoops. Sorry. Well, no, I just did the pull down where it dropped everything. So I guess we call forth the powerful blast, pressurized water that bludgeons the target and knocks it back. Make a ranged spell attack roll.
Okay.
Success. Yeah.
Yep, keep going.
And then it says critical success, target takes 66 bludgeoning damage and knocks
Okay,
it
cool.
back 10 feet. Success is the target takes 3d6 bludgeoning damage and is knocked back 5 feet.
Okay, sweet.
And that's
Its
all it
AC is 20.
Oh, so that just missed anyway. Okay. Dang.
All right, you spray water over the swarm, but the swarm seems to part ways as you.
Okay. I will try it again, except this time on the other one.
All right.
And I'll drop it on him this time. Nope. Ah.
All right. As you attempt a hydraulic push, give us a number between 1 to 5.
2.
1, 2. You hit the nearest ally. Oro.
Oh no!
You like swimming, don't you?
I do. It's great.
All right. Roll your damage on Oro.
Like, do I have to roll to hit, or is it just?
Nope. It says
him?
hit
Nope, you
the
just hit.
nearest ally.
Oh great.
Down I go.
And
And you get
wham.
pushed
And
5 feet.
all right.
Oh no!
As they're crawling over your face, Oro's like run up behind you, and as that's happened, you've. Actually, how many actions does it take to fire a hydraulic push?
Yeah, that's what I was looking up.
Whoops. Oh, it's 2.
Ah, look at that. You don't kill Oro.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry,
Yet.
forgot to check
There's a
that.
yet in there.
Look at him trying to freaking.
In which case, I'm gonna try and get out of there with the guy who came with me. Try and drag us both out of there.
Okay, so you'll only have enough time to pick him up. You won't have enough time to get out.
Okay.
All right,
That's
you pick
fine,
him
I'll
up
pick him up.
onto your shoulder. Done. Okay.
Ah. Sorry. I forgot
Your
about-
poison procs off, and you take 5 points of damage.
Ugh.
All right. And that now gets reduced to 1 round. Okay, Throvrek, you're up next.
Hey, Misha, what's happening over there? That much, huh? Okay. Well,
So maybe give Rock a couple seconds to like actually respond if. Hey, Rock, you with us, buddy?
Yeah. Yeah.
So Throvrek just asked, what was going on over there to you.
What's going on? I don't know. I just hear a lot of noise.
Alright, I better go check it out.
Sounds like fighting.
Actually, it doesn't sound like
burn.
fighting. It just sounds like Callisto screaming.
Oh, okay.
So
Sounds
Tuesday
like-
nights.
okay. Sounds like Callisto's just screaming over there. His head off. I don't know what he's doing.
He hasn't walked into a bear trap by any chance. Oh, I have to see this.
Another bear trap.
All right.
Damn it, midnight.
Throvrek begins to run across the work area towards where eventually you can see water spraying up into the sky and raining down onto the area, and you see a swarm of centipedes crawling over Callisto and one of the other workers.
Oh, look, it's lunchtime. That's 3 actions to move up that way.
You'll just
Alright.
eat them.
Mesha.
All right. I will move over there as well.
It's like watching kids at a soccer game. A fight! A fight! All of them run towards the ball. What about your positions? Screw positions. I want to kick. All right. You do need to command Wrench if you do want him to move.
Oh, okay.
Okay, actually, you know what? This is actually a good time to talk about this. So, because you've got a companion, this is kind of the first time you've had it. Here's how it works. Your companion acts independently of your turn unless you give him an action. When you use the command action, you can then give him instructions to take 2 actions, to move and to do something else. Now, because you're not a summoner, you don't have a lot of the like really nifty, cool other things that happen with that. So he will only ever have 2 actions until you take some stuff later on down the track. But you do need to give him orders, otherwise he is the same as an NPC. Right now, he is
okay.
busy constructing the wolf repellents, and that is what he is currently tasked to doing.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Because I thought he could have that one turn move himself, but okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Wrench. Drop what you're doing. I think Callisto needs help.
Just drops the thing you've been building. And then he will move over. What's his move speed? His move speed is 25 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 25. All right, Wrench will move to there. And you see that it's Wrench's eyebrows sort of furrow. All right. Oh, and yeah, you've moved twice and then commanded. Okay, Harlan.
Yep, perfect time because my fancy grounds just came back. So there's about only one thing I can do, considering the range I am, which is to run in a little bit.
Mhm.
Just to get into range, because seeing everything kicking off, I will say to her, don't worry, things like this don't always happen, as you get some soothing words.
Ah, healing, soothing words. Okay. I think that then brings us to
Oh, thank you.
the swarm. The swarm sees the people and will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to here. And will swarm over everyone. Reflex saves. Actually, you know what? Yeah, everyone just do their own reflex saves. That way it's going to save me a bit of time. So, Harlanot and Throvrek. Fail and fail. Both of you will take 3 points of piercing damage. All right, and another reflex save from everyone, por favor. Success for half. Critical failure and a save for half. Okay, so.
Can I hero point that?
You may
Or
indeed.
just
Okay. Throvrek, you take 4 points of damage. And let's burn that hero point up. For 13, which is still full damage of 8, if you'd be so kind. Alright, and then I need fortitude saves from everyone. Is Wrench immune to poison? Mesha? Rock? You're muted.
Muted.
I'm looking.
Okay, yep, sorry. Okay, Throvrek and Harlanot, you are both poisoned stage 1 by the swarm.
And you said 8 points of damage in total, yeah?
8 points of damage from that second attack. You would have taken 3 from the first one? Okay. Also, OG, long rests restore a small amount of hero points, but it is not restored to full.
Yeah, that's 5e.
Yeah. Okay, and another fortitude save from everyone above. If there is nothing that says they're immune to poison, then we're gonna poison him.
That's weird.
I mean, think of it more like gumming up their works, more than anything else.
Okay.
The effects I can see on Wrench does say immune to poison.
Oh, does it? Oh, okay. Oh, yep, cool. Yep, sweet. If he is immune to poison, then he's immune to poison.
He's immune to a lot of things.
All right, and Throvrik, I need your second fort save as well. As Halanot goes to stage 2, Throvrik does not. Sweet, there you go.
Ooh.
Boom. Okay. The centipedes crawl over you into the workings of Wrench as Wrench is trying to swat them off. Halanot, they crawl into your clothes and all around you, biting, piercing you. Throvrik, they're in your eyes! Oh god! How did they get in your eyes? As they're biting and pinching you as well.
Not eyes, mouth! Mouth!
Alright, as this one crawls over, it is gonna go for Callisto, Oro, and Wrench. So I need reflex saves from Oro and Callisto, please.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, why?
A 4 and a 13. Sorry, no, a 13 and a 23. 23 will save for half damage, so you take 2 damage, Oro. And Callisto, you take the full 4 damage.
Okay.
Then I need fortitude saves from you guys. As the biters pinch and bite
Oh my
and snap.
gosh.
All right.
No.
The both of you fail, taking stage 1 of the poison.
I'm at stage 2 already.
Oh, yes. So yours just increases the duration round. Let me do that. So that's going to go for 2 rounds. All right, and another reflex save as it uses its last action to once again send a series of bites in your direction.
Oh my god, why another 3?
All right, that is another failure, which means... Oro, you as well? Oh, that's okay. Wrench takes 0 damage. Callisto, you take 1 damage. And Oro... Oro takes 0 damage as well. So this one is only a saving throw for Callisto, which I will roll for you. And that will fail. That'll give you another duration on that. Okay. Boom. All right.
God.
The centipedes are ripping their way through our menagerie of allies as we then go to Oro, who is on half hit points with poison pumping through your veins and centipedes all over your body.
I don't. How far away? We're quite a distance away from the river. So I'm going to move away.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of knocking them off with my dagger to get them off me.
Uh-huh,
Pulling them
yep.
off.
You move away, you start scraping some of them off.
Moves off. Wondering. I will then take my small bowl, throw in what's left of my soap, and dump it full of water and start making a soapy water to start spreading over the swarm.
Sure.
Yep. I start mixing it up. I spread it on myself, and hopefully we'll have enough that I can go over and start spreading it on Callisto and the rest of them to try to discourage the insects from being on top of them.
Sure. Make a survival check. Let's see if this works.
24.
24. Sure. This will push them away 5 feet.
Okay.
All right, done and done. That was Oro's turn. Callisto. Oh, Oro, you also take 3 points of damage from the poison, and are no longer poisoned.
Nice.
He's also no longer on the map.
Oh, whoops. That was on me.
Got poisoned so hard that he disappeared.
It's the first time in a long time I've been clean, so I just plane shift as soon as I wash myself.
Yeah, that's it. All right. Callisto, you're up next. What do you do?
Holding on to the worker, I am trying to get out of there, so I'm gonna move out of the range of these large swarm too. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and I'm gonna drop him over here. Action to drop or not really? Or not just drop him, I just put him on the ground.
You're
muted.
muted.
Yep, free action to lay him down. That's perfectly fine.
Okay, I'm gonna help him over here, and I'm gonna use the next action to move, and go over here, and I'm going to try and just punch some of these, kind of like punching the ground, to where some of the swarm is on the ground, and I'm just gonna try to get rid of as much as I can.
All right, you start punching into the ground. All right.
Using both my hands, and I just go, you know. So I'm gonna. I don't know how to else explain it, but yes, flurry of blows. I'm sorry.
You could have just said you stamped your feet on them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I could try.
Yeah, like
squashing
trying to
with
like
them.
crush like wine, you know what I mean? Like the French, you
Yeah.
know, like.
Okay. And
But it
there's
washed
under
out
my
really
activities. Under my activities, there's actually a flurry of blows, so I'm actually gonna hit that and see what happens. So I think if I roll twice. Well, first hang on. I gotta.
While Neil tries to figure all that out, welcome into our raiders from Ishiro Oninawa. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. I hope you're doing well. How was your playthrough of God of War Ragnarok? I do like God of War. It's one of those games that I very early on was one of the early days of like watching live plays as opposed to playing a game. So I've been watching the story of God of War as opposed to playing it, and it's been I love it. I think it's great. All right, your powerful fist comes down on the swarm, but again, these you do kill a handful of them, but for sure, as you are stepping, the mass itself has not been deterred by your attack. Okay. For those of you who have just joined us, we're playing Pathfinder. Our group is being attacked by some centipedes that attacked them from inside of a log that they had been trying to move. It's not really a high-stake battle. It's just they're centipedes. All right.
So one of
Cool.
the attacks hit, one misses, right?
Yes. One hit, one miss.
Okay, so I'll drop that there.
10 points
and
of...
that's okay. That's cool. So if I were to hit with the second, then yeah, it would. If I drop two things, it stores it and adds all that damage together. That's kind of cool.
Nice.
But yeah, so it's just 10 damage.
Did you drop the damage onto him?
Yes, it did.
Okay, sweet as.
So it says stored just because, yeah, but I don't know how to take it off because I missed the second one.
Nope, that is perfectly fine. So you did drop it onto him, yes?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I think the damage is stored though.
So it says expired.
That's the effect
That's
for
the
the damage
effect.
die.
Second roll.
Well, we'll have to figure
So
that
they-
out. We'll figure
Yeah.
it out. But that's fine. Anything else for your turn?
I moved, punched.
All right.
Nope, that's it.
Very well, in which case, poison ticks off again, dealing 6 damage to you as your body continues to succumb to the poison of the centipedes. Thank you, Desido, for the follow.
Neil, you have to click the store damage button under the actions tab to release the damage.
Stored damage under
The little
actions.
blood. It's a little under activities. Up near the top, there's a little blood drop.
Oh. Damage roll stored. Click to apply. Oh, okay. And then store next damage roll if I click it again.
Yep, click it.
Waiting for damage roll. Okay, so then yeah. Okay, so next time I'll do that. I got it.
Cool.
It's indented when it's waiting for the 2 damage rolls, I guess. So
All right, sweet.
Got it.
Throvric, our fire-breathing kobold, it is your turn next. What do you want to do?
You were saying about fire breathing? Thorbrik's gonna step over here and Mistress machine should be fine. It'll be fine. He's going to rear up a burst of. Actually, he might move just a little bit more back there. There we are. Radiant heat comes from Throvric as it looks like his entire body's almost catching on fire. He raises his jaws. He raises his head up, drops his lower jaw down, points it towards the swarm, and breathes a burst of flame.
Ooh,
Now,
I love that.
they are, of course, entitled to a reflex save.
All right.
Please.
Can you drop the reflex save on him?
Not.
Okay, very well.
It should be a 19. Let's.
He gets a 25.
All right. Half damage, I think. Let's go for. Where'd it go? There we are. So 2d4s. He'll probably only need to take 1d4. Half of 5 is 2. We'll take 2 points of fire damage.
All right, 2 points of fire damage.
Now I cannot use that ability for another 3 rounds.
All right. Very
Oh
nice.
no.
Okay, let me see if I can. I want to try and do this thing.
Do the thing. We believe you can.
Thank you.
Positive Possum believes you can do it.
Okay. Aha!
Oh, nice.
Whoa.
There we go. Whoosh! All right. As Throvric unleashes a burning fire breath outwards. Boom. Nailed it. We then go to Meisha.
All right. I will take, but yeah, I'll give 2 actions to Wrench and tell him to smash the centipedes. Wrench, will you please?
He will indeed. All right.
All right. Actions. There we go. Smash.
All right. With its first large boxing glove, it lands a solid hit. Second attack. So it does 3 points of damage. All right, next hit.
Ooh.
Ooh, is a
Oh, no.
critical miss. Yes, Wrench is a large robot with a set of metal boxing gloves.
I don't have a hero point anymore, do I?
You do. You have 1 hero point. It was granted to everyone by McClover just after.
Oh, okay.
wanna
I
use
will
it?
use it.
All right,
Yeah.
let's use it. Make your attack. Hey, Phoenix Iwaki. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's give a quick shout out to our dear friend Phoenix.
Oh no.
It was fate.
It has to happen. Guys, in case you don't know, Phoenix Iwaki, a wonderful and amazing TTRPG content creator who does Dungeons and Dragons as well. I will be over on his channel tomorrow night, Australian time, to play and help raise funds over on his show. So be sure to give him a follow and come check us out then. More details will be on my Discord and Twitter and other things of the sort. So there you go. Number between 1 to 5, let's go.
1.
Melee. He is slowed for 1 round. His gears get jammed up with the bodies of some of these centipedes, and it seems to struggle for one round while it's trying to clear the bodies from its body. Meisha,
Okay.
anything else? That was your command action to give him 2 actions. You've got 2 more.
I have. Misha has 2 more. All right. Misha will. I think she's in this distant. She will use her meter hammer to hit the one down there. Try to at least. Yep.
Yeah. Ooh, sadly, it misses as it hits the ground and the centipedes scatter away.
We'll try it. We'll try one
Alright,
more.
make sure.
Right? Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a hint. You remember what I said to Oro about, like, remember the world and the things that we create and everything around it, and not just the mechanics of what we're using. Do you recall what Meisha was doing mere moments before the battle started?
Making the fire thing. Oh,
And what were you adding to the fire things?
the things that were not the make smell bad or
Correct. The chemical
so
repellent.
things weren't. Yeah, I probably have some on me. Yeah, I will. And I probably have flint and steel on me, and probably a stick. So I light it, wave it towards the centipede.
Sweet. As you do so, the smell of the pungent repellent that you had been using fills the area. The centipedes are perturbed by it. It does not look like they wish to approach. Halanot, it is your turn.
Yep. Well, Harlanot is going to take a step out of this one. For a start.
See you guys.
It's like, I came in to help you guys out. Look, no, don't like bugs.
Oh, yes. No, there's too many bugs.
Yeah.
And now there's this horrible smell that's like Meisha's waving around.
Yep. And I think the most logical thing to do is to try to keep calming Otto. Since
All
he's
right.
still the one that's a bit worse off.
Sure. Another soothing performance by Halanot as Otto feels 6 of his hit points return.
Greatly appreciated.
All right. Oh, by the way, I did also forget. My apologies. Throvrek and Halanot. Throvrek, you take 3 points of damage and are no longer poisoned. Halanot, you take 4 points of damage, and your poison has reduced back to stage 1. As we then go to the centipedes, the smell of the pungent aroma of the repellent is too much for them, and they will retreat into the wilds, hissing and screaming as they do so. All right. Ending our round of combat and having the poison run its full course. Neil, you take a further 15 points of damage.
Oof.
And then you are cured of your poison.
Oh my gosh.
And Halanot, you take a further 3 points of damage and are also cured of the poison. You look at the circus performer who was by your side. He is worse for wear, but he is still alive. a swift ride back to the circus's main area and some treatment, some hot cocoa, and I'm sure he'll be fine. But but yes, it has gone to very clear intention that this area is quite wild and dangerous for sure. Wrench picks up the log and moves it out of the way, completing that with relative ease due to his size. As you take some moments to rest and recuperate, but the dangers are not yet done. There is much more to what has to be done before you guys are ready. Beyond the giant log, you see the alcove that was being spoken of. And let's get some mystery music here. Here we go. You hear the sounds of water nearby as you pass to what looks to be a large swamp. Lots of water. You can see trees kind of on the banks swaying in the wind. And a central island kind of area as well, with an old ruin that seems to be upon it. As you get closer, you notice that there are still there's still a sense of just untapped and untamed wilderness that is over here. Perception checks from everyone, please.
All right. Aha, there we go. I guess he ends up killing me. So
Okay.
yeah.
You all begin to look around. You see several tracks in the dirt and the mud around here. One of them appears to be similar to those of the wolves that you'd seen before.
Not sure I like those.
Oh, looks like I might be able to get myself some fur after all.
They're on that structure over there?
No. They're just around the banks where you are.
Okay.
But that's when you see, that is when Mesha, Wrench, Callisto, the three of you, and Oro, four of you, see something in the water nearby.
Oh gosh.
I look more at the water, like deeply, like only look at that.
Staying relatively still, moving with the waves and rippling. You think at first it looks like maybe just a giant log more than anything else. And then in closer inspection, you realize it is a very, very large, very, very angry looking crocodile in the water.
Ooh.
You hear the low rumble of the crocodile. But it is not attacking you this week. At least not right now, anyway. Again, the crocodiles are ambush predators. It's actually perfectly fine. The tracks that you saw of the wolves indicate that maybe very recently this crocodile had eaten and had attacked one of the wolves that had gotten too close to the bank.
It got the big one. No.
It did not get the big one. All right, but ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is well, I'd say maybe a third of the way through the chapter known as Dangerous Plot, which I think is just hilarious. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming and joining us. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. Thank you for joining here, being a part of today's show. These are my lovely patrons. They are all super supportive of my channel and help me grow and do stuff as a creator. I'm very, very appreciative to each and every one of you guys as well. A big shout out and thank you to everyone who came in via the raid and stuck around. Guys, it's so incredible. If you liked what you saw, give us a follow. We do a ton of these games. And hang out and the like. And I feature on a bunch of different channels, including Careful Cantrip, which is over on Wednesdays, as well as I mentioned, tomorrow I'll be on with Phoenix Iwaki. So, you know, like, follow all my stuff. Go check me out on Discord as well. You can come and say hi, ask me questions, do a bunch of cool stuff over there, and get to hang out with these guys and some other really, really cool and amazing folks as well. So there you go. Yeah, the kids charity stream. Actually, let me pull that up real quick because I now have the power. No, I have the actual artwork now.
Yay!
And we're best of all, I'm getting to play with one of my favorite people in the whole wide goddamn world. Boom! There it is. Look at these people. Woo! We're gonna be doing one-shot roulette where we play a random rouletted character. Actually, you know what? Let's get some hero music going as well. Hero music! I demand hero music. Boom! There it is.
You control the hero music, so.
All right. So, yes, we are going to be playing with a ton of incredible content creators, including none other than Patch from Quest Junkies UK. DM Dave, not that DM Dave, or that DM Dave. It is a third DM Dave. It is DM Dave from Superior Adventures Guild. We also have, of course, the incredible and talented Janet from World Anvil, who is honestly one of my favorite people to roleplay with in the whole wide world. And, of course, last but certainly not least, we have the incredible and amazing Forgeling from the very, very popular show One for All, who we love Forgeling, and we absolutely relish any chance we get to play with these incredible and wonderful people. And of course, spearheading this is the talented and amazing GM that is Phoenix Iwaki. So come check them out. Again, give them a follow and come and support a great cause. The Games for Love stream is going to be phenomenal, and you know, like, these charity streams mean so much to so many people around the world. So yeah, come and check that out. This is my game, where I will be and what I will be doing. So yeah, go check it out. Thank you very much, everyone. All right, what are we doing? Where are we going? We are going to raid. Sorry, we are a little bit late today. So we ran a little over time. Who is out and about? Who is doing some stuff? Let's see. I'm gonna keep this hero music.
We might need it for next week.
Ah, true. Maybe need it for next week.
As Callisto wrestles a crocodile. No, I'm just
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Payment.
No, I'm gonna do the.
attraction.
There needs to be like 3 or 4 lined up, and then I can do the running across the backs of the crocodile across the water.
All right, let's go and raid.
What?
Let's raid We Are Nerdsmith. We haven't raided these guys in a while. Now, these guys are old school friends of the channel. And they're doing their series launch today, which is amazing. They are a very supportive group of individuals. I've done Christmas episodes with them. I've done a few little projects here and there. They're a fun group, and we want to offer our love and support. So go and check these guys out. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. And until we meet again, as always, game hard or die trying. Good night, folks.
Bye, guys.
Bye.